Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. I'm your host, Michelangelo. Now, I'm wearing my mask because just in case my student were to walk in, you know how it's illegal to now wear a mask. So, don't mind my dark and muffled voice. Alright, so for today's lesson, I'm going to expunge on what I was showing Roman. In fact, I was showing Roman the G major scale for each of the single strings that he has on his guitar. In fact, we did the high E, the B, the G, the D, as well as the A and the E, or low E. And then from there, once he was able to play each string with one finger, just like this, and remember the G scale is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Those are your notes for the G scale. Now, let me do the B string. And the G string. And then what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you the same thing, but utilizing the three scale designs, which is major, or the one with all of the big stretch, minor, which would be not so extensive on the stretch, but it's just like this, and then the opposite minor, which is similar to the minor, but just in the opposite way. So we have major, minor, and opposite minor. Alright, so to start it off on the high E, we're going to start off with 0, 2, 3, otherwise known as your minor design. Or if you want to see the minor design, here's a design without the open string. See? Now from there, if we're going to go 2, 3, 5, that would automatically be an opposite minor. See that? And then from there, we're going to go 3, 5, 7, otherwise known as your major design. So we got, and then we're going to go 5, 7, 8, which again, it would be your minor design. And then 7, 8, 10, which would then be your opposite minor. And then 8, 10, 12, which would then be, that's right, your major. Now, you could take a progression. And then just utilize the scale slowly and with perfection. See, and I played that G scale utilizing the G scale on the high E and I use the designs, the major and the minor and the opposite minor, therefore giving me more leg room to when I solo. Now imagine doing that, but on the B string, the G string, the D string, the A string, and the high E. It's just as perfect as playing a full-fledged scale. So instead of doing this, all I'm doing is this. And that's the beauty about learning the scales, or at least the modes. Well, Roman is not at the point of understanding modes, but he is at the point of understanding scale and soloing in a particular key, which is great. I'm very proud of him. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do the B string. So the B string is going to start off with the 0, 1, 3, otherwise known as your opposite minor. Now to see that here, we're going to go 12, 13, 15. The 12 would take the place of the open string. See, opposite minor. Now from there, we're going to go 1, 3, 5. Say that. Now from there, we're going to go 3, 5, 7, because we need to have an F sharp. And this would be D, E, F sharp. And then from there, 5, 7, 8, then 7, 8, 10, and then 8, 10, 12. Now let's combine both the high E as well as the B string. Now let's go ahead and add the G string. Now, I understand that I might be going a little bit fast. It's just because I have a time constraint and it's already 8 minutes. And I want to show you guys all of this. I want to get to the low E string as much as possible. But we'll do as much as we can. So anyway, the G string will start off with the 0, 2, 4. That's going to be what? Right, your major design. And then from there we're going to go 2, 4, 5, which would be what? Right, your minor design. And then from there we're going to go 4, 5, 7, which would be what? Right, your opposite minor. And then from there, 5, 7, 9, otherwise known as your major. And then 7, 9, 11, because we have to have that F sharp in there. And we can't go to F, because in the key of G, there is an F sharp. So we need to go to the 7, 9, 11. And then from there, we're going to go 9, 11, 12. Now let's take that same progression, but now utilize the high E, the B string, as well as the G string. use everything from the high E, the B, and the G string. Now let's go ahead and move to the D string. Now the D string is, we're going to go, because the third fret would be F, we kind of have to go one more fret over to add the F sharp. So we're going to go 0, 2, 4, which would be your major design, right? Now from there, we're going to go 2, 4, 5, otherwise known as your minor design. And then from there, we're going to go 4, 5, 7, which is your opposite minor design, right? And then from there, we're going to go 5, 7, 9, which would then be known as your major design. And then from there, we're going to go 7, 9, 10, because this would be A, B, C. There's no such thing as a C sharp in the key of G. So we're going to go 7, 9, 10, otherwise known as our minor. And then we're going to go to the 9, 10, 12. So now, this is the same progression, just utilizing the E, B, G, and the D. Alright. Oh wait, I'm wearing my mask. Okay. I'll finish this first and then I'll take a sip. Alright, so I can't wait to get my Mountain Dew mask. Yes. Alright, so now we're on the A string. And the A string is going to start off with the 0, 2, 3, otherwise known as A, B, C. And that is going to go between your minor design. And to see your minor design in its entirety, we're going to go 12, 14, 15. Now from there, we're going to go 2, 3, 5, otherwise known as your opposite minor design. And from there, we're going to go 3, 5, 7, otherwise known as your major. And then we're going to go 5, 7, 9, because we need to add that F sharp, otherwise known as your major. And then 7, 9, 10, otherwise known as your minor design. And then, of course, the 9, 10, 12. Alright. Now, to do the low E, it's the same thing as the high E. So if you're starting off the high E with 0, 2, 3, you're definitely going to start off with the low E with the 0, 2, 3. And then from there, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, so now let's take that same G rhythm, but now utilize the whole string. That is the first thing you want to learn when understanding the scales and the properties of your scales. Now from there, the next step would logically be to understand your modes. Where once Roman gets this, he's on his way to understanding your modes. Alright. Well, I hope you I hope you get that, and I hope you really understand that in order for you to master your scale, you need to master one key at a time. Now, the key of G is an excellent scale to master first because it is most common with the rock progressions, where they're playing in E minor, and also the key of G is good to understand because, like some guitar players out there, like Carlos Santana, he likes to play in a key of G, like with Samba Pati. Alright. Well, this is Michelangelo. I hope you had fun. I had fun teaching you, and I have to give my student a call. Well, if you have any suggestions or any new horror themes that you want me to show over the air, then go ahead and write me on the bottom here. I normally get my notifications just like that. Or you can go ahead and email me at SocratesBestFriend@yahoo.com. That's SOCRATES bestfriend@yahoo.com. This is Michelangelo Barques, and I want to see your name in lights.